Thank you, Adam. As you mentioned, Eastern Ongaro had a fantastic 2019 campaign. 2020, a little bit like his club, very difficult on the field. But this year, we're going to look and highlight some of the key areas that he's had this season and what has been a very difficult start to the season. This is opening day of the entire season. Eastern Ongaro comes on a little bit into the second half. Here he is here, quick feet down here in the front as a 9, what he's really good at in getting everybody involved. I want to pause it just there at that moment there, just before he gets to the referee. What we've seen here is this position is that he's understanding and ability to come deep and hold the ball and then break as they break through the Atletico Ottawa midfield and get through it. Watch what we do. Play the ball through again. It's a really good run. I'm going to pause it again in a second here. Just as about to just move it on a little bit further forward for me. Right there. That's a great moment for him as the ball comes across. But you just have to wonder if this ball had gone in, how different Eastern Ongaro and Edmonton would have had this season. Play it through. He just runs beyond the ball a little bit. And in the end, it's a good save by Dylan Powley, but I think he would have wanted that back. That was game 1. Game 3, after he was rested in game 2 from the start, as he started, here we go again. Game 3, Nate Ingham in net for York. A penalty, look at the time, 90th minute on his boot, and that has summed up Eastern Ongaro so far this season in 2021. You can see his body language is not great at that point, desperate for a goal, as all number 9s are at that point. Just look what it means to him. Difficult moment as he wasn't able to get that point. You can see what he wants. And it's fascinating here. He doesn't look at the goalkeeper, puts his body right on the line, puts his boot right through the ball, and at that moment Ingham goes this way. He guesses the right way for Ongaro, but misses the net. That was game 3. Game 5 now again against Forge. First chance, really, and only chance of the game. Pause it here. What's interesting here for me is during these games, Alan Koch played with a central striker, and he's okay with that with Ongaro because he's got good feet. Just watch how good he is with the ball and how he holds the ball up really well here against Ashinoni Jonsson and others. Play that through, how he can make a play out of nothing. Quick feet, turn and shot. Tristan Henry in the end was able to deny him. But what we saw then after that was that Alan Koch felt that Eastern Ongaro needed some help. Ball comes into Sorry here. We're going to pause it in a second. Just play it through for a couple more images for me. Pause it there. This player here is Tobias Wojciechowski, who's had a very good start to the season, the German who came up front as well, and Eastern Ongaro. They started to play together, and we're starting to see combinations and Ongaro getting involved in the game. Play it through, and I'll tell you what I mean. Wojciechowski, very good with his back to goal, plays the ball wide here in these moments, and as the Stewart picks up the ball, pause it now, just as it's coming in, 1, 2, 3, 4, Ashinoni Jonsson, technically a midfielder against Ongaro. That's the matchup you want. Ongaro's very good in the air. Play it through. His aerial ability should win him a moment here. It does, and that's a weak finish, again, because of what I've talked you through. Really low on confidence. Now we go to game 7 in midweek again. We're going to pause it right here. As you can see, front 2, right away. A challenge for the defenders. This time it's Ongaro playing as a 9. Play it through. Again, we're going to show the example as you play it through here and how good he is on the ball in these moments. But look at the lack of confidence. This is where he's good, holding the ball, just trying to do too much. Again, we're now into the 7th game of the season, still no goals. Pause it again, just as we got here. Wojciechowski and Ongaro. Play it through for me. Just watch what Wojciechowski does. Wants the ball, back to goal, plays it through. Shamit show him. Now you've got him in that situation. Straight out of this, we're going to pause it. Just go back a little bit more for me. As he plays this pass, watch Ongaro drift off the defender. This is what he's really good at as well, getting into those positions. The one thing that's missing, again, confidence. Play it through. Watch what he does. It's a really poor and tame finish. He knows it. You can see the body language right away. He's desperate at this moment for an opportunity. Alan Koch, give him a lot of credit. Wojciechowski got hurt in the game. This time we'll pause it here. Fraser Aird comes on and plays more of an advanced role. Why? Because he knows they need a presser. They need someone who can press and ignite these attacks. They're not getting a lot of goals in games. Ongaro is still on. They want him to get the goal. Watch what happens. Play. Now watch Fraser Aird playing in a little bit more advanced role. It ends up being quite a long direct ball forward by Paris G. And now watch Aird there after the ball, understanding it right away. That's the moment Ongaro wanted. Opening body up, gets the ball and puts it in the net. And you can see the relief right away. What I love about this is the body language, the smiling, and then everybody comes around him. You can see what it means. They all know how long that's taken for him. 377 minutes it finally took him to get his first goal. Moments like that happen a lot to every professional player. Today, it just might be Eastern Ongaro's moment again, getting a goal, and so far, maybe more to come soon. Adam.